Hey, how you going there? It's Paul here from Melbourne Against Chemtrails. Just setting up in the park opposite State Parliament, Spring Street, for the Australian Geo-Engineering protest today. A few of us getting together here now, and shortly we'll head on up to State Parliament where we'll give an address, and then from there we'll head down to the Burke Street Mall, down Burke Street, set up down there and start speaking to the people about what's going on with geoengineering in Australia, New Zealand and indeed the world. So this is a global phenomenon now, and we're seeing more and more chemtrails in the sky. We're seeing more and more electromagnetic fields in terms of HAARP occurring, and cloud structures being altered by those electromagnetic fields. The government's just given a green light to permanent cloud seeding programs in the Snowy Mountain, and that's without any public consultation whatsoever. So they're now spraying silver iodide into the sky on a permanent basis without any testing to note what's going to happen to the environment. We believe the chemtrails and the silver iodide programs, putting massive amounts of chemicals into the air, silver iodide, aluminium, strontium, barium. These are all highly reflective and highly flammable, and eventually they drift down into the environment, and that's why we're seeing such massive bushfires occurring more and more. We have bushfires in Australia every year, but we've not seen the likes of these sorts of fires ever. So look, it's going to be a great day, and if you didn't make it to the first protest, don't worry, we're going to be having some more, and we'd really like you to just watch this clip today and understand that people are waking up to what's going on, and they want to have a voice and a say, and we want a permanent ban, permanent moratorium on geoengineering, stratospheric aerosol testings, and these things have got to be stopped while we can do studies and understand the environmental impacts of them. So get motivated and get along to the next protest. Look for us on YouTube and also on Facebook. We're starting a website soon, awake.net.au, so keep an eye out for that as well. So thanks for coming.
Hi, my name's Jackie. I actually film this weekly, happening above our dams, the Thompson Dam, the Maggie Dam, Narracan Dam, Blue Rock Dams. The plane will fly over, everything's fine, and then as I'm filming there's a line, and then I'll keep filming, and all of a sudden I'm filming a plane again, there's nothing coming out. Happening every week, and that's everyone's water that this is happening to, so it's not just us, it affects everyone. And I've just had enough. We've all had enough. It's not good. It's not good for even the unborn children that aren't here yet. That's my worry. It's the future generations that aren't even born yet. So that's all I have to say.
Yep. Hi, my name's Jill, aka Sarah Connor, and I'm here for Melbourne Against Chemtrails. For the sake of our children's future, we have to do something about this and put a stop to it now. Thank you.
Yeah, my name's Peter, known on YouTube as PK22. Been aware of chemtrails for a long time, many years now, and started putting up videos about nearly 2 years ago, waking people up to what I believe is a crisis on humanity, an attack on humanity. And it's great to see around Australia today, all around Australia, New Zealand, and here in Melbourne, that people are getting together, and we're just hopefully going to wake up a few people, as many as we can, to what we believe and we know is, like I said, a crime on humanity. And we're doing our best, and I hope we have a good gathering. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of like-minded people along, and it's great to see Paul Mack, who organised this event, standing here. All credit to him for the work he's done, and that's all I've probably got to say for now.
I became aware of chemtrails in 2006. I was aware beforehand, but in west of Port Macquarie, my husband and I first saw the first one over our farm. He was a quadriplegic, so his lungs were frail, but in 25 years of quadriplegia he never had one flu, one cold, no lung. We took lots of vitamins and things and kept away from people when flu season was on. A month after we saw the first chemtrail, he developed a dreadful infection in his lungs, or we were told it was an infection. He sort of recovered, but he never recovered his health, and he was breathing like this all the time. May 2007, he was dead. I can't prove chemtrails killed him. I mean, medical negligence killed him finally, but what began I can't prove it, but 25 years, nothing, and then this, so that's why I'm here. Pretty good reason I'm here for him, and kids, and the planet, I think. That's all I got to say, but yeah.
I was living in Beirut as a child before I came to Australia, almost about 40 years ago. But as a child, lived near the American University, and what happened is at that time there were a lot of students that they were doing some research about how to create artificial clouds.
I'm totally against geo-engineering. I can't believe that people don't see these chemtrails that are happening. Look up, wake up people, ask your government why we're being sprayed with aerosols, why have so many people got heavy metal toxicity, why are our immune systems being compromised like this, and what is the purpose of this? And why is it so secret? Come on, government, tell us what it's about.
Hello, my name's Corrine. I'm here with my family to support the chemtrails and GMO protest. We really believe this needs to stop. I'm representing the Earth Angels. So everyone needs to actually look into this and find out what's really going on and get out there and join the protest.
Hi there. I'd like to talk to you about chemtrails today, which is something that most people believe don't exist. And someday when I came back home, I saw some really funny rainbow looking like rings around the sun through some really hazy clouds, and I thought, what the hell is this? I never saw this in my life before. Let's have a look what this is all about. And I started observing the sky a bit more, and I saw funny stripes and funny patterns in the sky, which didn't seem to be natural at all. And after a little bit of research, and there's a beautiful YouTube clip, what the hell in the world are they spraying, that explains a lot what is happening, and it's a really scary thing. It looks like some people try to manipulate our climate and not even telling anyone about it, and it's really hard to find out what in the world they are spraying. But basically it's something that happens over our head and rains down in our gardens and onto our streets. And I think it's a very dangerous thing if somebody has the power to manipulate our environment in ways like this without even telling anyone, without asking for any permission to do so, and potentially threatening the entire ecosystem of this planet, because we can't really anticipate what will happen if something like this happens on a global scale. NASA has a website out, EarthView, which shows satellite images of the planet, and you can even see the kind of things that are sprayed. It's called aerosols. There's an extra layer you can activate, and then you see, besides the natural emerging clouds, which are just part of our climate, there is something else in the atmosphere, and it doesn't come from nowhere. It has to be brought out, which means somebody has to know why it's there, somebody has to do it, somebody has to pay for it, have the right to know what's happening above our heads, and have to know whether it's dangerous and be able to stop it. And that there's still people knowing not about chemtrails and thinking it's some sort of conspiracy theory.
We're just heading up to the State Parliament steps now. We're going to have an address up there briefly. A couple of people are going to speak and share what's going on with the Australian Geo-Engineering program, and then we're heading down Burke Street to Burke Street Wall, so we'll have all of our banners and placards out, and from there we'll set up in Burke Street Wall and hand out some flyers and speak with the people. So we could all just head up to State Parliament now, that'd be great. Thanks. Okay, well, thanks everyone for coming today, and you know, you're here because you've looked up one day and you've seen something going on in the sky, and you've wondered what it was, and you started to do some investigation work and look at that. So six steps. All right, and so in your investigations, you've probably heard of something called chemtrails and something called geoengineering. And that's what we're here protesting today. So there's geoengineering programs that are out in the mainstream. The state government has just come out recently and declared that there'll be a permanent cloud setting program over the Snowy Mountains and the Snowy River. That's where they're spraying silver iodide into the sky to generate moisture for increased rainfall. So that's something that, you know, it's not a conspiracy. It's a reality. That is actually happening. It's taken place. It's been well publicised in the media, and at the same time, there's been no public consultation in regards to that. There's been nobody's, you know, gone to environmental lobbies and sat down and asked them, you know, what impact is silver iodide going to have on the environment. Conversely, there are also more covert programs happening. And we're seeing, you know, large chemtrails over every city in this nation. In fact, over every city in the world right now. Even far-flung places like Tasmania are copping a real hammering. So, you know, these are the programs that we're really here to protest. The ones that we know about and the ones that they're hiding from us. So, we're asking the government for full public disclosure. We want a statement from the government. We're going to present the government with evidence to prove that these covert programs are happening, and you know, they're not going to be able to hide from that. They're going to actually have to come back to us and you know, give us something in terms of disclosure. So you know, we want them to give us the truth about what's going on in our skies, and then we want a ban in place on these programs until such a time as, you know, environmental impact studies can be done. And there's, you know, a raft of tests that have to take place to you know, alert us to what's actually falling out of the sky. So what we're seeing is, from independent tests that people are putting together at the moment, we're seeing products like, or chemicals like barium, aluminium, strontium. They're the main three, and they've been showing up in hair samples, and water samples, and soil samples. These compounds are highly toxic, highly poisonous, and they're highly reflective, which is why they're spraying them in the sky. Part of the geoengineering program, as it's outlined, is that they spray stratospheric aerosols to create a barrier, or an umbrella if you like. From that we bounce the sunlight off into outer space. Technically this is supposed to cool the Earth, but what it really does is trap heat underneath it and rain chemicals down upon us. So we've had enough of that. You know, you guys turn out today is awesome, but we should have hundreds, if not thousands, more people protesting this. But you know, the people are asleep and they need to be woken up. We'll start handing those out and talking to members of the public about it. Now, last time we did this, we had a really great result from people in the street. Lots of people coming up to us saying, "Hey, you know what? I've heard about these chemtrails." Yeah, so we had a real positive impact, and a lot of people were really encouraged to see what was really just a handful of us for the first protest. We've now got some 40 people here today that I've counted. I know there's a bunch more stragglers who'll be coming along and meeting us down at the mall as well. So yeah, look, here we are. Let's go and you know, make a go of it, and get out and wake some people up and let them know what's going on, and that it's not acceptable, that the government has to come clean on this for us, and that you know, we want a ban, a moratorium put in place until full environmental studies and impact surveys can be done, and you know, that has to happen, you know, because they're raining chemicals and poison in the sky down upon us, and you know, I see some families and children here today, and you know, it's our children's future, it's our future, and we don't want it spoiled by secret programs that they just think they can do without us, you know, batting an eyelid and just letting them do it. So this is all about the public taking the right to speak and share in a public forum, in a public place. This is a peaceful protest. We don't want any aggressive behaviour today. I don't think we'll see it unless there's ring-ins that come in, but can't see any of them showing up at the moment. and the protests all around the country today. We're going to film a little snippet with us singing a line out of the song that is, "We want the truth, give us the truth," and then that's going to be edited into the remix of that song and re-released on a global scale by Morgan Carey. So Dane Wigington and Michael Murphy, Scott Stevens, these are the guys from What in the World Are They Spraying, Why in the World Are They Spraying, Geo-Engineering Watch, Global Sky Watch. They've all they've all backed us for this event, and they're all really keen to see what really is the first a large public protest to voice our displeasure against what's been going on in the skies above us. And they're also going to take that information and snippets from our footage today, and they'll be editing that into some of their DVDs and work that's coming up as well. So, you know, if you think we're only a bunch of people doing something on the street today that's not going to, you know, show too many things, then you're wrong, because they're global partners who are coming online with us, who are going to use this to promote and support. So, you know, you'll find yourself somewhere on a new video, on a new clip, and so just be singing loud and proud and stay strong as we go through today. So.
Stop chemtrails. We won't take it.
Stop the chemtrails. For our children's future. Clean air for our kids.
But a lot of Australians, mainly in Melbourne here, they don't know much about it, and they reckon it's just a phenomena of a jet moving. No, it's not. What they do, behind the jet, what they do is spread all these chemicals, and simply that chemical, it tends to spread around and mixed up with the normal clouds of air. So what happened here, you got a change of temperature.
We must respect the earth, human and animal, we all deserve the right to peace and opportunity. But nowadays we are blind, we can't see hidden agenda, we can't surrender. Children, our future, we must remember. Oh, don't know what's going on. Yeah, we must stand up for the earth. Oh, don't know what's going on. We must stand up for
talking the truth here. We're talking about chemtrails. If you want to know what's going on with our skies today, look up, come and find out behind the news. We search for the news. We are being sprayed like bugs. They're not contrails in the skies. They are chemtrails. Chemtrails with all the chemicals that actually make you sick.
So we'll all be vulnerable for chemical terrorism that we don't know, legal terrorism. So that's what I call legal, because they're doing everything legally and we're sitting there like sitting ducks and guinea pigs.
For your children's future, look up in the skies and come and help us, support us. We are behind the news. Mainstream media will not give you this truth. We need to wake you up to look up in the sky and notice a difference. Please, or Google chemtrails. You can Google chemtrails. All we need you to do is just take a look, stop what you're doing and take a look at our skies when they are spraying and see how you feel afterwards. Any bet you've got flu-like symptoms. Also, children who suffer from asthma. It's no good to have them out on those days when they're spraying heavy. They're not spraying contrails. They're not releasing fuel. Why would they be releasing fuel? I mean, it doesn't make sense. All right, people, just put your heads into Google and Google chemtrails. Please, they're spraying us every day. Our skies are changing. They're Google chemtrails. Find out the truth.
And I always wondered when I witnessed it here in Australia and Melbourne a few times, and I always wonder how come the people in Melbourne, they're not so included with that subject. They don't know much about it. I mean, knowing that Australia is very advanced in knowledge and enlightenment and all this, but yet then somehow we're a little bit ignorant here. We don't know exactly what they're doing to us.
Turn the TV off, the mainstream media, they're complicit, they're lying to you. The airlines are lying to you. They're saying these things are not happening, but clearly they are. Every day, We've been following this, we've been tracking these planes. We've got good records and documentation. We really want full government disclosure on this topic for us. So, the more people that get involved, the more people that come on board, the more people that, confront the government and call them out on their lie of geoengineering, the better it is for us. We can't just rely on just a handful of people to be making the noise. It's got to be more. We're just ordinary citizens. We're just concerned, average citizens. We're not, any militant protest group or anything. We're just people who woke up one day and looked around in the sky, saw what was going on, started doing some research and found out that the lie is being perpetrated, that these programs are happening and the government's not declared them to us. So just average people like you and I, everyday people who are concerned, and we just want some answers from the government. We want the truth. Give us the truth. We need to understand what it is that they're actually doing completely. At the moment, they're just lying to us directly and saying, no, what you're seeing are contrails. Well, these are not contrails. Contrails are a legitimate and genuine phenomena. They do occur from aircraft at the right temperatures, right altitudes with the right humidity. Very far and few between, even with increased air traffic these days. But we're seeing massive, long, wide trails coming from the rear of aircraft, jet engines, and it appears the trailing edges of wings. And they're creating a long white cloud that doesn't dissipate. This cloud, it just spreads out in the sky, and it eventually, by the end of the day, you have this whited out, very white sun effect. If you start looking up and looking around, you'll start to see rainbows in the clouds, like oil stains. These are classic signs of geoengineering, and later on today, if you look up in the sky this afternoon when we've got a little bit more angle on the sun, and if we have some cloud, you'll see these effects, If you're wondering about these strange clouds, these weird shaped looking clouds that have massive ripples in them and really unusual structures, these are geo-engineered clouds. These are formed from the chemical trails that they're releasing from the aircraft. It's a crime, and we've not been told. So, you know, if I can encourage anyone walking by today is just listen to this. When you get home today, jump on the internet, Google chemtrails, Google geoengineering, and start doing some research. Okay, everyone, let's break into some teams. I'll hand out a bunch of information flyers, and we can start handing these out to the public and you know, engage people in a friendly conversation. Start talking to them about this. Basically, everything I've said is all you need to repeat to people. Encourage them to get online, to get on the internet and research what's going on. Encourage them to, you know, contact their local state politician, member of parliament, and hit them with questions. You know, we've sent out over 300 emails nationally just over the last few months, but we need more and more people to be sending out emails, to be contacting their politicians, to be making a difference. You know, you're the guys that are going to make a difference, and it's up to you and it's up to me to talk to people, talk to the public, and wake people up to this geoengineering crime.
We want the truth. Give us the truth. 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 Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? I don't wanna see you. We want the truth. Just wanna give us the truth. We want the truth. 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 Give us the truth. We want the truth.